Good morning. Let's get into it. So today we have in blue contacts because we are doing a blue look. I haven't done a blue look in years, like years. So let's get into it. First, we're going to start with our eyeshadow primer, and we're going to go in with the pomade. This is the Color Workshop eyeshadow primer. It doesn't have a color. It looks like this. So first, we're going to go in with that. We're going to spread this on the eyelid. We're going to try to be quick today. Let's try to keep it under 30 minutes. Okay, that eye is done. Let's do the next one. We're going to rush through this. We're going to try to keep it short and light and cute. My car is getting worked on at the moment, so that kind of sucks. Um, Other than that, life is good. I have a few things in the works that's coming up for the business. Um, like I got a couple bags and a couple new stationery packs that I'm going to be putting online here soon. And a couple keychains, designer keychains that I made up. I got to put those on. Morikari. I sell on Morikari and I sell on Facebook. So I got to put those on Morikari and Facebook. Okay, that eye is done as well. Like I said, we're going to keep it cute and we're going to keep it fast today. That is our primer, eyeshadow primer that we just put down. We're going to shape the eyes a little bit. I got to wet this rag. Give me 1 second. I think I'm going to wash my makeup brushes today. I'm running low. And that's taking forever. So let's do this. This is just plain water. And we're wetting our rag so that we can shape our eyes. So when I mean shape my eye, I mean just go in and get all that extra primer where I don't want it off. Blue look today. I hope this comes out good. I think it will. I haven't done a blue look in a very long time, so I'm a little anxious about it. But I think we'll do good. We usually come out good. It usually comes out good. So I'm just going to go back in this crease and lightly put some in that crease. Make sure this is filled in. And then on this side, we're going to go in that crease. Like that. And make sure it's filled in at the front. The more solid your primer is, the more makeup's going to show up. So I'm just trying to make sure that front is nice and solid because I usually put a light color in that front crease right here. So I'm just making sure it's not opaque. I'm trying to make sure it's nice and solid. So when I go in with that light color shadow, it'll show up good. Okay, so that is on. I'm gonna wipe one more time. Okay, just like that, and then the primer is done. Next, we're gonna go into concealer. I don't really have any dark spots today, so I'm just gonna go in with a True to Color concealer. I think I'm gonna use this darker shade of brown. I have two colors of this one. I have a lighter brown and then I have a darker brown. I used the lighter brown yesterday and I didn't like how it didn't blend well, but this is the Outlast Extreme Wear Concealer at full coverage and it's golden, deep golden. So we're gonna go in with this one and we're gonna conceal our eyes. Let me find a concealer brush. That's a brand new brush. That brush is still good. This one's a brand new brush too. This one is too, but we're going to use this one. And we're going to conceal underneath our eyes. So we're going to go in and we're going to pull this down because this dries really fast, I found out. So we're going to go ahead and pull it down as we're putting it on. This is a true match color. It's not a shade up or a shade down. So this concealer will be my primary base for my foundation. I'm not going to bake it. I'm just going to put the foundation right on top. So we're pulling it down and out as we're putting it on. It dries pretty fast. Okay, that is on. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Ooh, sprayed myself. So we're going to go ahead and tap, tap, tap it in and blend it out. This might be my new favorite concealer. We're going to conceal the nose a little bit. We're going to add a little to the nose and conceal our nose. And we're going to contour today. So that's why I'm adding some to my nose, some concealer to my nose. And I'm just going to rub that in. Okay, that is done. Alright, that is done. So we are concealed. We have to conceal our eyebrows, which I only concealed. I'm going to conceal the top first, and then I'm going to do the bottom later. Let me get my hair clips. Clip these curls back. Somebody wanted to see my hair like this because they say they didn't get to see it the first time that I had it done like this. And I was like, well, if you came around more often, then you would have seen the hairstyle. You know? I like to talk shit, but it's real shit. But I went ahead and did it. I went ahead and did it. Hey, Marisha. Hey, sis. I didn't even see that you were on. Hey, sis. If you're still here. Hey, Marisha. So we're going to tap that in nice and light. And then we're going to go in with our... I just dropped that top. Next, we're going to go... Hey, boo. So next, we're going to go in with a foundation. And we're going to use a True Match foundation. We're not going to go a step darker or a step lighter. I have 3 of my favorite brand, which is the Black Radiance. And we're going to go with the cinnamon. Yes? Yes? So we're going to put this all over. You spilled it?
Your flag is on your side.
Of the bed?
Yeah.
It's okay. He's alright. Let him be because he's trying to go back to sleep. Okay, so we're going to use our sponge and we're going to blend this out. We're going to wet our sponge first. And then we're going to blend all our foundation out. Hey, sis. With a wet sponge, we're going to blend this in. We're going to tap all over. Tap it in.
Am I your sister?
No, Fuss was on here. Fuss. You know, she has the 2 kids. She has, dang, why I can't think of the kids. Jazzy and Sin. She'll probably be here for your birthday. You'll see them soon.
Don't even know my birthday.
They do know your birthday, babe.
Oh,
So we're going to blend that in. And now we're done with that. So we're going to go ahead and spray our setting spray. Foundation's on. Oh, there's some over here. Foundation is now on. We're going to go in with some setting spray. We're at 13 minutes. We're doing good. We're trying to keep it under 30 minutes. And I don't really put liquid foundation on my neck. I put the powder, which we're going to do next. We're going to set this first. And we're going to use our daughter's fan. It's a little Labubu. Get down, Jen, before you fall. What stuff? No, you can't play with my makeup, babe. Okay, now that that's dry, get out the camera, Jen. Now that that's dry, I don't mind you being right there, but I don't want you in the camera. Because I'm recording for YouTube too. Now that that's dry, we're going to go in with our powder. And we're going to use the Loose Mineral Powder by L'Oreal True Match Mineral Powder. Looks like this. We're going to take a face brush, which is one of these. We're going to tap it in. And then we're going to tap this powder all over. Go going to tap it in first, and then we're going to blend it in with our fluffy brush. So this is just me putting powder on my neck so that it matches up with my face. I'm going to have to write down some topics so that when I'm doing these lives and doing these videos, I have something to talk about. Let me write that down. I write everything down. Write topics. Okay. I didn't get dressed yet either, so I still have on pajamas. But that's okay. I'll get dressed before I take the final look pictures. Gonna tap that in. All over. Tap, tap, tap. Don't worry about it getting on your baby hairs. You can always wipe those. Which is time for me to put some more Got2b on it. Because I wiped them. And haven't put any more Got2b on it. Alright, we're almost done. I'm going to get underneath that eye real good. Skin is looking flawless. Tap that in underneath our lip, underneath our nose. Okay, and now we're gonna use a big fluffy brush to blend it all out. I'm gonna use this brush here. This is my favorite face brush. Yeah. 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 From where? Sure. What are you doing? What you about to go? What you doing, Uber Eats? Can't do it right this second. Okay, so we're gonna blend that out. And this is why we conceal underneath the eye later and not right when we conceal underneath the eye we conceal underneath the eyebrow later versus doing it when we conceal underneath the eye. Okay, now it's time to get into eyeshadow. Oh, my eyelash is coming up. Look at that. The eyelash is coming up. We need eyelash glue. So to fix this, we're just going to take some tweezers. And we're going to lift where it's lifting. If I can get a hold of it. Hold on. Oh, it went back down. Hold on. Is it lifting or not? No, it's not lifting. It's lifting a little bit, but not too bad. So I'm just going to put some right on that end. Oh, that's dry. Hold on. Let's get a different one because this one seems to be dry. Oh, no, it's wet. It just wasn't cooperating. That's fine. We're going to grab a different one. We're going to grab this one. It's not lifting. It just went up. Okay, it's not lifting. If If it goes up like that again, I'll see what's going on with it. It just went up. It's not lifting though. I guess it is a little bit. Let me fix this. So I'm just going to put some glue where the lash would lay, which is right here. And we're going to let it dry for a second. And then we're going to take that lash and we're going to sit it on top of that glue. And that's how you fix that. I'm going to grab my pomade. Hey, Trell, how are you? Then we're going to cover that back up. Okay. Let's leave it alone. I swear it looks like, but that's the lash. Okay. Next, we're going to go into eyeshadow. Let's get it popping with the eyeshadows. We are going to do a blue look today. So we're going to go into this palette first and see if we can find a cute blue. This has plenty blues, so we're going to use this palette today. This has a lot of different blues. So we're going to use this palette today. The first one I pulled, wow. Okay, I think I'm going to do a solid color. I always do a shimmer at the beginning. Let me see, because they got a lot of pretty colors. They got this. Ooh, that comes out pink though. We don't want nothing that comes out pink. We have this color here, but it has like a pink shimmer to it. Has a pink shimmer shine to it, so we're not going to use that one. But it is blue. Alright, let's try this one. I think I'm going to use this one first. This is a really pretty shimmery blue. And then I have a solid blue, which is this one here. Actually, I think we're going to use that solid. Let's use the solid first, and then we'll use the shimmer. Because I always do shimmer first, so let's try something new. Let's do a solid first. This is like a powdered baby blue. And we're just tapping it on. Don't worry about it being a little messy because you can always come back and wipe. We're at 23 minutes. We're not going to be under 30. Maybe we can be under 45. So we're adding that powder blue right to the beginning. Hello, Arthur. How are you? So we added that powder blue right to the beginning. Let me turn the light down because there you go. We're adding that powder blue to the beginning. We're taking it all the way up. And on this side, we're going to take it all the way up. I'm going to shape my eyes once I finish. So by shaping my eye, I mean going in with my rag and wiping away the excess, like so. Okay, then we're going to wipe here. And we're going to wipe on this side. Which is all going to get blended out as well. Okay. Alright, that shape is perfect on this side. Let's get this shape perfect. Hold on, let me grab my mirror real quick. Alright, and that is perfect. That is exactly how I want it. It's nice and vibrant. It's nice and vibrant. It's like that light blue, powder blue. We're going to fix this in a second. We should do our eyeshadow first before we conceal and everything else. But I always do it this way. Backwards, I guess you would say. Alright, so we did that. Next, we're going to go in with another shade of blue. So I'm thinking... either this shimmery blue. I think I'm going to do the shimmery blue and then the solid blue at the end. So this is a solid blue, and I think I'm going to do this shimmery blue. Okay, baby, put it in the sink. Good girl. So we're going to go in with this light shimmery blue. And we're going to put that right in the middle. I want to tap the other side just because I did tap this side. But I think I'm going to go in with a darker blue. Yeah, I'm going to go in with a darker blue. So the next shade down is this dark blue that's got some shimmer to it as well. Yeah, that's pretty. Yes, ma'am.
Can I actually go at McDonald's and grab Burger King?
We're not going to McDonald's right now.
I actually want to go at McDonald's.
Okay, baby. I hear you loud and clear.
Burger King. Can we go inside?
We don't have no car, baby, right now. Car's getting fixed.
Can we go inside?
Yeah. When we get the car back?
No, oh, Mama, gonna pick us up and I'm gonna go.
I'll see. I'll see in a little bit, okay? Are you hungry? Go eat your Pop-Tart. Good girl.
Oh, you finished.
The Pop-Tarts? Dang, that was fast. Alright, so we have a light blue, and then we have this shimmery blue. And then last but not least, we're going to go in with the dark blue, which I have two dark blues. I think I'm going to use this one at the bottom just to give it that true blue color. And we're going to tap this right here. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And tap that in right here. Oh, okay. I know I heard something.
I made that sound with this. I hang it on.
Okay, baby, don't do that. Thank you for showing me, but don't do that because that's loud.
One was cut.
Okay, so then we're going to take that blue is in further, so I'm going to bring it in a little bit further on this side. I do like how it looks in further, so I'm going to bring this over just a tad. Like that. Jen, I said don't do that, baby.
No. It's filling over by itself.
We'll put it down. There's no reason for it to be in your hands right now.
It's not on my hands. It's on my. See?
Okay, so now that we have our colors laid, we're going to blend. We're going to take a fluffy brush. And we're going to blend these colors together. So we're going to go light first. Yeah.
In your friend's room, like your room, close the door.
Okay.
The door is really closed.
Okay, baby. And then we're going to blend this way.
Look, I have a bicycle.
I think that'll be fine, babe.
Actually,
I'm going to wipe away the excess, but I am going to go back in and get into the crease.
this is not chocolate.
So I want to add more of that dark blue, that light blue to the front. Just so that you can see it well, I'm going to add just a little bit more to this very front.
Grab this.
No, you cannot have pudding. I told you that.
Oh. I guess you got.
Your tummy's already upset.
My tummy's not set. Really hard.
Alright, and then we're going to add some more of that shimmery blue. Okay. And then we're going to take our fluffy brush. We're going to take a small fluffy brush, a pointed fluffy brush, and then we're going to get into that crease. And create our V like we did last time. And then we're going to get into that crease. Like that. Then we're going to wipe off this. Actually, I'm going to use a fan. Try to blow some of that powder off. It is all over that glitter. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this glitter real quick. I'm going to set my face first. Set that shadow. I'm almost done, Genesis. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the powder again, just to cover up some of that glitter that I have on my face. And I'm just going to brush it in. I'm not going to pat it in really. And this is while the concealer's still wet. I mean, the face is still wet. It's still wet with that setting spray. Not super wet, but just a little damp. I gotta fix my baby hairs. Okay. We're almost at that 45 mark, so we're going to move this along pretty fast. So I went back in with that mineral powder just so that I could cover up some of that glitter, that fallout. And then I'm going to go with my dark palette. What did I use to contour last time? I think I used this one. I'm going to go in. Oh, that was a lot of fallout. I'm going to go in with the brown, the dark brown, and I'm going to contour my nose a little bit. So this dark brown, I'm going to contour here. And here. And here. Yes, ma'am. Baby, I'm not pausing the video. Last time I paused the video, it stopped recording altogether. And I had to So we're going to rub that in.
Baby, you too long.
Okay, and then we're going to take a little bit of highlighter. Nose is contoured, so we're going to take a little highlighter, a little bit of highlighter, and we're going to go down the shaft of our nose. And we're going to use the same brush. Going to go here. And we're going to go here. Going to blend that out. And that is contoured. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of powder to powder my nose.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Trying to see if I can still see the contour. Trying to debate if I did a good job or not. Just going to bring that back in a little bit. There we go. The highlighter's not really bright. I don't really do bright highlighter. We're going to do some eyeliner. Some liquid eyeliner. And we're going to do that right at the tip here. I'm going to grab and drag. Just like that. And then I'm going to cover up this. If I can. Oh, we'll get it with the mascara because it's not working. Okay, let's drag, grab and drag. Just like that. Just a little razzle dazzle, nothing too bright. I'm going to blend this blue out a little bit. And I can blend it out a little bit on this end. Okay, so next is eyeliner. That's my eyeliner. And then I'm going to use some mascara. And we're almost done. I just darkened up the front of my eyebrows a little bit. And then last but not least, a lip gloss or lipstick, matte lipsticks. I use a lot of matte lipsticks. I don't really use glosses. We're going to go in with this orange. This one is High Shine Lip Gloss by the number 7. And it is shade 82923 because it doesn't have a shade number. It doesn't have a shade name. It just has a number. Product on that top lip. I think we did everything. We didn't add no blush. We got to add some blush and then we're done. Put some color back into our face. We're going to add some blush. Where's my palette? I'm looking for my palette. Hold on. Okay, so I can't find that palette, so I'm going to go into the... Oh, there it is. It's right here. So we're going to add some blush. And the blush I like to use is this one here. This one here. It's like a burgundy color. So I'm going to add some color back into my face by adding this burgundy blush. And then I'm going to wipe my baby hairs. And then I'm going to fix my hair before I take the final pictures. Today's looks pictures. Okay, and we're done. So that's it for today. This is today's look. And that's when I start wiping now. And then we're going to gel these back down, baby hairs back down, before we take our final pictures. But this is what we have going on. It is a blue look. Powder blue, shimmer blue, and then solid blue. A little bit of eyeliner, lips, blush, and we're done. Thank you for watching. Bye.